somebody who has benefited from these, to say thank you to all of you. And finally, the teachers. It's easy for us to build great buildings, to create great infrastructure. But a great school is one in which the teachers create the passion in the children. I went to a school which was a very poor school. I came from a very poor background, and I went to what today would be called at best a lower middle class school, if not below that. And yet I was blessed to have great teachers who really inspired me to do things. And you, teachers of Rockwell, I can see are doing great things. I'm told that most of what we saw today is part of your normal curriculum and not something that you did specially for this program. I'm so impressed. Hats off to you. Thank you for producing a great generation of future young Indians. God bless you all. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Our chief guest, Mr. Ajit Rangnekar, a small memento, a token of love. So please. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause. Thank you.
This award is to Mr. Ajit Rangnekar, Dean ISB, for his valuable contributions in the field of education.
These words were precious for all of us, like a mantra to be followed throughout our lives. May I call upon our guest of honor, Mr. J.A. Chaudhary, to share your kind thoughts with us and be a guiding light for our future? May I request Ms. Lakshmi Nair to escort the guest?
First, I would like to congratulate the rock stars of the Rockwell International for their rocking performance. Let's all give them a big clap. I also would like to congratulate the teachers, the management of Rockwell International for bringing a holistic education in their school. It's truly global, international, blend of Indian culture with Western culture, and also the upcoming culture in China. I think it's a great combination, great fusion. Certainly, I think these kids will be rock stars when they come to, probably when Ajit mentioned that they could go to ISB. Certainly, I think I'm pretty sure that many of them will land up at ISB, though Ajit may not be at that time as the dean, but I see that the great performance by all the kids. In fact, when Murali Bukkapatnam mentioned that they are having a program called Guru Sishya Parampara, I like that very idea of that. Today, most of the students, they don't know what they are teaching, what they are learning from the school. Most of the teachers also, they are not responsible enough in many educational institutions. And we have really totally, dismantled the parampara, Guru Shishya parampara, that which has been our age-old tradition. Because of that, today in the society, there are no values. Just for a few bucks, they are prepared to do anything in the society. I think if you can bring that value in your school, particularly I urge the management of Rockwell International. Education, many people are able to provide good quality education, but education with culture, education with value, a all-round education, a well-balanced education, which is needed for this generation of the children. Particularly, they are very, very smart, very intelligent. We have to give them the proper direction. as Sister Anjali Devi Garu mentioned, the seeds have to be properly nurtured and we have to show them the right path. In fact, in my own case, when I was a student, I was nurtured by my mentor and guru, the late Dr. Sai Prasad. Because of his guidance and because of his mentoring, I am able to, in fact, my parents, they were not able to guide me properly because they were not knowing about what's happening, what to do, what not to do. Whereas my teacher, Dr. Sai Prasad, identified where I have the talents and nurtured me. Today, whatever I am, it's because of his blessings. And as a Guru Dakshina, I am mentoring my Guruji's son, Mr. Bukkapattan Murali. He is my Guruji's son. As a small Guru Dakshina, I am mentoring him because this parampara has to continue. Why it's called parampara? It has to be continued. And I hope Murali will also start doing a similar thing as Guru, mentoring many other disciples. Yet another one I wanted to bring it to your notice. Recently we formed one foundation called Healthy Kids Foundation. In fact, many professionals, educationalists, and some of the government officers, we all came together and formed this foundation. What is the need for this creating this foundation? In fact, when we were all studying, as Ajit was also mentioning, we studied in government schools. We used to go by walk or by bicycle to the school, and we had opportunity to play in the school. And when we come back also at home, no TV, no multimedia gadgets, no computer games, none of those things were available. So obviously we were forced to do some physical activity even at home. I mean, the result, most of the kids, they had not only the education and also the physical activity, and also they used to eat the right kind of food those days. And today, most of the kids, particularly the middle class families, more importantly in Andhra Pradesh, a state like Andhra Pradesh, where education is the only mantra for them. My kid has to get 100%, 90%, he has to get into IIT or ISB. That is the only goal for them. And recently when we came to know that 14% of the young kids, they got heart problems, heart diseases, and they are diabetic. And if you can imagine, after 20 years from now, India is telling that our demographic dividend is going to be the young people. But if these young people are going to be sick people, our whole nation will become a sick country. And that burden on the society will be very big burden. So with that, we recently started this foundation, and we want to educate the parents, we want to educate even the regulators, we want to educate the students and the complete community the importance of well-balanced child. It's very important for us to understand just not getting marks is not going to be that important. Your child has to be an all-round, he should be an all-rounder like in cricket. Then only you'll be successful, then only can add a lot of value to the society. With this, I request all the parents, all the people here who are assembled, be part of this foundation. I'm sure that many international schools like Rockwell International School, they have got good playgrounds and good facilities in their school. What about middle class families? When they send their kids, they don't have proper ecosystem there. I think we need to help. So that's where we are trying to create some kind of a corpus fund, some activities, some awareness to see that they are also brought to this well-balanced child program, and so that we will have a healthy kids for our future. With this, I congratulate once again the Rockwell management, and I thank them for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
So our director, one of the directors, Srikant Ramraju sir, to come and do the honor of giving the memento to our guest of the honor for the day. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now get ready to listen to a melodious song presented by the choir of Rockwell. The song all about the destination of how we should live our lives. पथ का अंतिम लक्ष्य नहीं है सिंहासन चढ़ के जाना. The final goal in a life is not to enthrone a person, but to move on and on. Do good to the fellow man, to help the needy, to serve the poor, and to learn to be honest. And last but not the least, to learn to forgive and forget. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome them with a big round of applause. to sing. I know something. C'était belle cette chanson. That was lovely, beautiful, rhythmic, melodious. It was an inspirational song. Let's cheer them up with a big round of applause. Our next segment is the wonderful reflection of the treasure that India has. Treasure? You mean to say all gold, rubies, diamonds, and all other forms of wealth, which makes ladies look beautiful and is precious for them? Do you think treasure is all about that? Yeah, what else? No, totally wrong. Don't be angry with me, Snigdha. You can explain it to me this time, and I assure you I will not forget. The true treasure a country holds is its artists, like the musicians, the painters, the sculptors, the writers, the scientists, the dancers, the universities, and the schools. Oh yes, now I understood. Thank you so much. Our next performance is all about the true wealth which our country has safeguarded for us since ages. It displays one of the Indian classical dance forms. La danse, c'est la divinité. The dance of the divinity is step by step an unfoldment of creation. One of the different Indian classical dance forms is Kuchipudi. This dance has its origin in the state of Andhra Pradesh more than 600 years. It's a combination of Natyam, Nrityam, Abhinaya. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them with a big round of applause.